Hello Libra, welcome to Femacy LightHouse. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another energy reading. I'll be taking a look at the recent past, the present, and the future in reference to a love connection that continues to challenge you. To book your private reading with me, all of that info is below along with all of the price listings. Private readings with me are an hour long via FaceTime, Google Duo, or a regular phone conversation, and I do have experience with counseling. I've done it for much of my professional career, also with mental health counseling as well. So my sessions are with the cards, but you also have the opportunity to vent, which is really important. And it's more of a therapy session, okay? So all of the info is below if you want to book me. Also, the best way to be notified as to when I put out any new content for Libra or any other sign is by following me on Instagram. The link to my Instagram is below. All right, so let's take a look at what's happening for Libra and the person that they are dealing with. Please speak to me in reference to Libra and the person that they are dealing with for the recent past. Please speak to me in reference to Libra and the person that they've been dealing with or thinking about in the recent past. This is for Libra, Spirit. This is for the sign of Libra. Ooh, somebody is stubborn here. Look at that. The cards don't even want to come back together. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling an energy that I feel somebody is basically toxic, okay? What is this toxicness all about, all right? We have these chains and, you know, you're trying to break away from something that seems to be repetitive. It doesn't change, but you feel chained to it is the energy that I get. And you don't want to think about it anymore, but you keep thinking about it. So the more that you try to push away from it, it keeps coming back to you. I feel like a lot of you guys are dreaming with this person. A lot of you guys are seeing signs in the universe, probably seeing this person's name all the time, listening to songs on the radio that remind you of this person, just seeing words that remind you of them, the things that they like to eat, the things that they like to see. A lot of that is coming into your vision at this time, which makes it even more difficult for you to move on, is the energy that I get for Libra. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right, but again, with that energy coming out first, that is a very obsessive energy. All right, so someone is obsessing here, whether it be you or the person that you're dealing with. I feel like somebody keeps overthinking something or keeps thinking about something that they need to drop. You know, be mindful. Don't do this to yourself. If you feel like you keep thinking about somebody over and over and over again, you see the 10 of Swords. So sometimes if we don't know how to distract ourselves, then we are the ones who are inflicting this pain onto ourselves, right? So I feel that don't do this to yourself is what I feel like I have to say, because with the 10 of Swords, this is thoughts. The knives are thoughts. So I feel like all of this thinking about this person is becoming toxic, which could in return mess with your mental health, Libra. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that, you know that you need to find a way to stop thinking about this person, okay? And, you know, if you are trying to move on from them, right, then watching readings for their sign is not going to help you. Because if you're trying to drop their energy and you're still trying to be in it or involved with it or around it, it'll consume you. So be very mindful of that. Sometimes we can do this to ourselves, but it's not as bad as we make it seem, right? It's not as bad as what the problem really is, because I feel that when we are the ones going through what we're going through, then to us it seems like the 10 of Swords when it really isn't, right? So I feel that a lot of you guys should just try to read more often, try to, again, do things that are going to activate your dopamine, your endorphins, so that you could have those good chemicals flowing within you. Listen to a lot of your favorite music, exercise, go for a walk, some art, paint. If you're not into art, try to get into something that is creative to stimulate your mind in another area. You know, I just feel like a lot of you guys need a break from thinking about this person, you know. And I totally agree with you, you know, when you feel such a bond to someone, then it's hard to stop thinking about them. But you have the power to break those chains. And I think that you'll be just fine after you start to stimulate your brain with some other activities. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person that Libra's dealing with. Okay, some of you guys could be dealing with another air sign, a Gemini or an Aquarius. I feel like somebody wants to have peace here. I feel like you want a truce with somebody, that you want things to go back to the way that they used to be or something like that, you know. But this person is making it very difficult for you for some reason. Tell me more about the Two of Swords when it comes to the recent past. We have fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So somebody is not really trustworthy for some reason, you know. And as I say that, there's like people arguing outside. Wow. So you see what I'm saying? That's all the universe incorporated in this message. If it's toxic, Libra, then you got to drop it. Drop it. Because it doesn't seem like they're interested in changing. They are interested in having you chained. It's got to stop. You heard that noise. You heard the door slam outside. I don't know what's going on, but it happens to happen when I'm doing your reading. You know, just take it all as a sign. Now let's talk about the present moment. That was the recent past. Let's talk about the present moment for Libra and the person that they're dealing with. Very scattered energy. You see how the cards are just like scattered. They didn't want to come together at the beginning of the reading. Here you are with your energy, the Empress. Okay, so you're going to be good regardless in the present moment. We have this fire sign, whoever they are, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that is really annoying to you at this time is what I get. All right, because I feel like your energy is really scattered because of them. Okay, don't let them do this to you. They don't have that much power over you. Okay, and continue to repeat that to them, because for some reason I feel like they think that they do and they don't. All right, if you guys aren't talking, then everything happens for a reason. And I think that it's better for you guys to not be speaking right now. All right, because it could, again, turn into something even more toxic than I feel like it's been. Tell me more about the present when it comes to Libra and the person that they're dealing with, please. Talk to me more about the present. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. So communication coming in. I feel like this communication is going to come in from you, Libra. Be very mindful and careful of when you speak to this person and how you use your words, because you know that you put the hammer down on this person. Like, you know that you could hurt this person's feelings, you know, and they will be combative, you know, and I'm not saying physically, but, you know, they like to say their things that'll offend you too. And I just feel like you guys don't need to take it there. You're showing up here as the Empress. So, you know, you are being held in a very high regard by your ancestors, by whomever it is that you call your God. I just feel like you are someone that everyone looks up to, okay? I just feel like there's chaos and drama around you, you know, whether it be the person that you're dealing with intimately or somebody in your life that's making something chaotic for you. And it's like, you don't want to be a part of that. You're trying to have peace in your life, and people around you aren't happy with themselves. All right, talk to me about the future when it comes to Libra and the person that they're dealing with. Please speak to me about the future when it comes to Libra and the person that they're dealing with. Temperance, Sagittarius energy coming out in your future. Tell me more about the Temperance energy coming out in the future here for Libra. Okay, something fails to take off here with the Sagittarius, because I just feel like somebody's passing judgment. There's a Scorpio involved, a Cancer, a Pisces involved. Tell me more about, you see the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's some sort of issue financially with this person. Somebody's dependent on somebody else for their finances. Okay, in the future position. Tell me more about what's going to happen with Libra and this person that they're dealing with for the future. Tell me more. Please talk to me in reference to what's going to happen for Libra with this person in the future. So I just feel like with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you know, I don't really see a victory in the situation with this person, because, you know, there's this big concern with material gain with them. You know, someone is really materialistic and they're not being realistic about their spending, or they're not being realistic about how material is not that important when it comes to who you choose as your lifelong partner, right? It's like they feel like they need to have all of this money, you know, and it's not about that when it comes to this connection. Like, you guys can build to have the empire. You want to create the empire together. It's not one person walks into the empire and then the other person tags along. Like, it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? I feel like your person has an issue with the way they are perceived in the public, and some of it has to do with the money. One more card and then we'll wrap this up. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome here? The outcome is the Page of Cups. So I definitely see that there is a coming back around, and somebody wants to have a truce with you and wants to make peace with you, Libra. But at the end of the day, remember that this is the Page of Cups. It's an immature energy. And on top of that, it's a small cup. It's not what you want. You want the big cup. So be mindful of that. I do see that, yes, you know, you guys will communicate again, but it's not exactly what you're looking for with the small cup. So just be mindful of that. All right, thank you so much for watching. To book your private reading, all of that info is below, and the best way to be notified as to when I put out any new content is by following me on Instagram. The link is below. Thank you for watching, and take care.